Hey, what's going on, guys? Jamie here. I want to say a very warm welcome to you, and thanks very much for joining me in this quick presentation. Just going to go through a couple of ways that you guys can monetize your Facebook groups, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a huge audience in order for you guys to do this. Even if you've only got 50 people, 100 people, 20 people, really doesn't matter. These techniques will and can work. So this is the first time on the channel for those of you tuning in via YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me first and foremost. My name is Jamie. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and all things digital. If any of that's of interest to yourself, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to smash the bell icon to stay up to date with everything I'm putting out. And for those of you in my Facebook group, thank you very much for joining me. You're probably going to recognize some of the stuff I'm going to go through because, well, I do it a lot. So anyway, here we go. Let's jump into it. I'm going to share my screen. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know you're here, people. Hashtag live if you are on the live. Of course, hashtag replay if you do watch the replay. Right, I'm going to show you my carefully presented presentation that took me nearly a month and a half to build. No, I'm joking. It didn't. It was pretty quick. All right, so these are three very simple methods to monetize your Facebook group. Like I say, one of the great things about having a Facebook audience on as a group is that it doesn't necessarily need to be huge in order to monetize it. So the very first way is make an offer in the questions section of the group. So when someone enters your group, you got the awesome ability to ask 3 questions, and one of those can be something along the lines of, and this is just an example, you can do whatever you want. Would you like a free gift upon entry, uncovering the exact blueprint to hit 10K per month online? It's the one that I've got from my group presently. Some of you guys might recognize that. Heck yeah, that'd be amazing, Jamie. Thank you. No, I don't like free stuff. And so one of the reasons why this works really well is because people actually are ticking the box saying that they want it. And then what you can do is the very next step is quite literally you just send them a friend request. Hey, and they're assuming that they accept, of course. That's the other caveat. That they have to actually accept your friend request before you can make the whole thing happen. But then you just say, look, you joined my group recently. It's great to connect. And look, you showed some interest in getting this thing. Are you still interested? And if they say, yeah, sure. So it can be a couple of things. It can either be an offer, like a high ticket offer. It can be something that is via an ascension model. So, so an ascension model, if you don't know what that means it starts off small and, that escalates up, so to speak, or quite literally you can just dump a link. But I would not dump a link. I would have a conversation with these people, see how you can actually help them out. And being engaged in your audience that way is something I think everyone should do anyway. It just allows you to get to know people and see how you can produce better content and see what people are struggling with, how you can help them out along the way with their journey. So that's the very first way. Nice and easy, takes not much time at all. And it's kind of like having a warm lead as well. They have expressed an interest in whatever it is that you have, and all you need to do is just fulfill that interest, right? So a couple of ways you can go about it. Hey, you tick the box saying you're interested in that. Are you still interested? Cool. Bang, give them the link to whatever it is. Secondly, are you still interested? Yes. Great. Do you mind if I ask a couple of questions to see whether it might be a good fit for you? And that's permission to pitch, and then go through your sales framework from there. So number 2 is you can create an announcement with an affiliate offer. So an announcement is, they used to call them pinned posts. It was just at the top of your Facebook group. And obviously it just stays there and it's like an announcement. Unsurprisingly, thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Captain Obvious. So this is the one, one of the ones I've got there at the moment. This one kind of blew up. And it was just a little bit of copywriting that I put together there. And so you can do something like that. And what that will do is start getting comments. And then basically you want to create a bit of a comment ladder. And then people will obviously respond to that. You just then need to deliver that in the messages. And same sort of process. You probably, like if you have the time and inclination, I would suggest that you go through some sort of sales process. And again, if they are still interested, then just like go and say, are you still interested in this? And if they say, yeah, sure, and then you can go, cool, well, here's the link. Or you can say, look, I've got something else that might help you out, or I've got this thing. Can I check to see whether it's of interest? So this is relatively passive as well, just sits at the top of your group. And if you want to make it as simple as like, cool, you express some interest in the thing, here it is, because you're too busy to do whatever, that's probably going to make a fair few sales for you over the time as well. So yeah, like, and I should have just put this slide up, but you can make an irresistible offer. And then just respond to the comments. So that post there I put up on the, well, as it said, the 10th of June. And it's relatively passive. Like I was in the midst of building out a viral funnel, and that took a little bit longer than anticipated. So the initial euphoria about the offer kind of died off a little bit, which was my fault for that. Having said that, it's gone really well. I finally finished the funnel, and yeah, it should get some pretty cool traction. And that post, like I say, like I have said in other lives as well, will make thousands over the years as well. So that's pretty cool. Right. And like I say, that's close to passive. Number three, third tip, welcome posts. You can put an irresistible offer in your welcome post. So a welcome post is when people arrive in your group, and then when you go into members, there's a little area up the top there. You can say, write a post to welcome these people on board. So if you do it once a week, once a month, once a fortnight, depending on the I guess succession of your growth, the speed of your growth of your group, then you can put these types of posts out. And here's an example there. So this is one I did a little while ago. I mix it up. Some days I put just a link to an affiliate offer. Sometimes I put a link to one of my courses. Sometimes I put a link to, in this case, it was well, two of them. One was to book a call with myself regarding, I guess, getting some help with whatever people are stuck with. And then the other thing is just another little welcome offer that I've got there to help people out. So yeah, that's another way that you can do it. And obviously, because you've tagged everyone into that post, in theory, because they're tagged, they're going to see it and they're going to click your links and whatever, right? And then the same sort of thing applies. So you just have a chat and see if they might be the right fit for your opportunity. So of course, the people on there that are responding, yeah, like, I'd love that, great, bang, I'll send you a friend request. They accept, you then provide the information, so on and so forth, right? And alternatively, you can just drop an offer, drop a link in the actual post itself. As you would have seen, those ones were one was a free offer, the other one was to book a call. But you just put an affiliate link in there as well. Now, I would encourage you to not directly link. Sometimes you can get into trouble for that with the old Facebooks. But other than that, it's a really, really basic way to monetize your audience. So do have one more. It's a bit of a bonus for you guys. And what I mean by this one is you can create a self-liquidating offer. And so that would quite literally be, you have some bonuses, you have some support, maybe some coaching as well. Things that are genuinely designed to help your audience out. And quite literally all you do is just say, hey, look, this is only available for the next 2 people. After 2 people have taken up the offer, it's going to be gone. Drop a comment below and get it sorted. So this one works really well. What I tend to do with this one is I will actually send an invoice and usually charge around $100, $200, depending on what the offer is and how much value they're getting as part of that. And yeah, basically it's a pretty easy way to get a couple of easy sales. And of course, you can just say, look, I want you to buy this thing, this offer, and so you can make it any price you want. For example, like I say, I've had a couple of my courses available before. Say basically you're going to get this and that and some coaching. It's going to cost you $100. Or alternatively, if I don't want to add coaching to it, I'll just say, look, you're going to get XYZ, and here's the link to buy this affiliate offer. And I'll make it pretty clear it's an affiliate offer. So anyway, a couple little bonus ones for you guys there. Right, hopefully that helps. Thank you very much for joining me. I know it's a kind of a weird time for some people. How you going, Jim? Good to see you. Audrey, appreciate you joining in. Very good morning to you as well. South Africa, I'm sure it's nice over there at the moment. Anyway, folks, that was it. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and go forth and use these techniques, because like I say, one of the benefits with having a group is that you don't need 10,000 people to make a fairly significant income. And in fact, you make affiliate sales off a very, very small audience, especially if they're one that is engaged in your group. And that comes back to the sort of level of I guess, value that you're trying to provide your audience as well. And then that comes back from asking your audience what they actually want. So I do a lot of assuming in my group. I probably shouldn't. I probably should ask the question a lot more. What do you guys need to work on, and what do you need help with? And obviously I should probably just do more of that, but I don't. I make the bold assumption that I know what you guys want already, right? So silly me. Anyway, but that's how you can get really mad engagement, and how you can actually monetize your audience is quite simply just ask them what they want, and then provide that value. And then, of course, like I say, it becomes even easier to monetize. If you're able to provide value to your audience along the way, then that monetization process shouldn't be a big deal. Another thing I just wanted to address really quickly as well is the last thing I gave you, the second last thing I gave you, step number 3, is some people don't think that you should monetize right off the bat. So if someone's new to your group and you're trying to make an offer, some people kind of feel that that's like maybe a little bit too capitalist or something like that. My feeling on that is it's you kind of need to train your audience as well. And do a good job of guessing. Thank you. Appreciate that. You kind of need to train your audience. Like if you're just free-flowing river of good value all the time, and then all of a sudden after a while you finally make an offer to your audience, the response often isn't that great, because they're like, oh, well, what do you mean you're trying to earn a living? You're not just doing all this stuff for free. That's weird. So I would encourage people to go the other way. Make an offer, make more offers, like see what happens. You're probably not going to break the internet. Maybe you will. I don't know. Try it. So try and break the internet. I dare you to. Anyway, don't be afraid to try stuff. Basically, that was the crux of that little monologue that I just came up with. Anyway, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you very much. For everyone on YouTube, if you did get some value out of this, feel free to leave a comment, smash that like button. Just helps with the algorithm, and obviously I can produce more stuff that helps you guys out. And if you would like to get some more information on some of the opportunities I have available at the moment, feel free to check out jgcall.com. I've got a free case study in there. You're welcome to book a call if you're interested in learning about some of the opportunities that I have. So anyway, my name's Jamie. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and have a great weekend. Thanks very much, guys. Chat to you soon. Bye-bye.